Hell yeah. Water, baby, water. Ooh-wee. What the fuck? I shouldn't be drinking this. I'll get some diarrhea. Tastes good to me. Yeah. What's up, beautiful people? My name is Chris Shavarma, and this channel is dedicated to skill practice in the realm of fitness. Today, I want to talk about running rituals. I am 43 years old, and I've been running for probably 15 years or something, on and off. But now I'm preparing for my first ultra marathon, and that's going to be a 100 miles race in August. First time I do something like that, so I need to be very diligent and observant about my running. And since I don't have an enormous amount of time to simply run and live freely, I need to prepare stuff the day before my run, the moment before my run, during my run, and after my run. Let's check out what my rituals are. First of all, I start this the day before my run. It's easy things. Let's say you run with a watch. I'll check if the watch is fully charged or not. I like to take these out for a run, and I need to see if they're charged properly as well. I'm preparing my gear basically. I usually wear some shorts and a t-shirt, but I like to check out the weather report and see if it's gonna be a cold or rainy or hot day. Depending on that, I'll take extra layer to protect myself. Also, I fuel during my run, so I like to prepare my fueling the night before. And for that, I use this little bottle. It's an 8-ounce, 250 milliliter bottle. And what I'll do is I'll take the tip of a teaspoon, put it in pink Himalayan salt, put it inside the bottle. And my strategy at the moment is a conservative strategy. I'm fueling with 15 grams of carbohydrates per 30 minutes. So I need to fit 60 grams of sugar. I use sugar, I don't use gels. I know a gel has already 40 grams of carbohydrates, but I don't like the packaging. I don't like the plastic. I don't like to throw stuff away. So this is better for me, and already having a little bit of extra water, the electrolytes, the carbohydrates, it's no problem for me. So I'll have this prepared, and I'll always check my shorts and take some toilet paper with me, because I've been there, and let me tell you, it is the best thing in the world to have toilet paper just in case you need to go somewhere and dig a hole. Also, usually I fast every day, but lately, due to some videos I've been seeing where the ultra runners recommend having 300 to 400 calories before I run. So I'm testing that out. It's been a couple of days now. It seems to be working quite well, to be honest. So I'll grab like 80 grams of oats, put them in water, and sprinkle some cinnamon on top. So that's the ritual the day before I run. I leave the gear, shorts, socks, t-shirt, shoes ready to be put on early in the morning. And that takes us to the rituals in the morning before my run. Obviously, when I wake up, I like to drink a lot of water, and that'll be like 20 ounces probably. I'll have a coffee, the only coffee I drink during the day. You know, back in the day, I used to sit down and have my coffee, maybe look at the news or whatever. But now, I'm activating my feet by massaging with a foam roller for the plantar fascia, a lacrosse ball, and a spiky ball. It's just to prevent plantar fasciitis, which I've had before since I used to have flat feet, but over the years, it's become much better. Doesn't mean it's gone now and everything's cured, but I just do that in order to prevent. And I think that's a good strategy to follow. So these are the rituals before my run. Let's talk about the rituals during my run. I'm out the door, I don't warm up, I just run, and I need to check my heart rate because lately, since I'm doing all these long runs, I can't do them with a high heart rate. That would just burn me out, and I need to be building and building and building and building. So I need to check the heart rate zone I'm running at. So I'll put that on my watch in a way that I can see it very easily, and I'll check every time if I'm in zone 2 or in zone 3. It's as simple as that, but it's quite hard to contain yourself and not just run away and let your heart rate peak at any given moment. And during my run, I remind myself every 30 minutes to fuel with those 60 grams of carbohydrates I have in my bottle. Those are the rituals I practice during my run. I also practice rituals after my run. I'm a man full of rituals. My rituals after I run are, first of all, I come back and I do something I never used to do before. I hate stretching, but now I stretch. I like to mobilize, but I have learned to recognize the benefits of stretching after a run, specifically after a run, because you're all warmed up and it's easier to stretch those tissues. So I do a posterior chain stretch, and I do that with my yoga ball. That's just this huge inflatable ball. I don't know what they're called in the US or elsewhere. In Germany, they're sold as yoga balls. And I'll do 5, 6, 7 minutes, just stay in that position and find a way to alleviate any type of tension I might feel in my hips, diaphragm, quads, whatnot. It's a fantastic stretch, and it's so simple because it really hits the whole chain, and you can even stretch your arms out. It's fantastic. Then I'll try to stretch the anterior chain. So I'll just let myself drop into a hamstring stretch. Nothing complicated about that, nothing out of the ordinary. And depending on how it went, if I'm not feeling an issue, I won't do it. But if I feel like a little bit of tension there, I'll try to foam roll my calves, my upper quads, the what do you call it? The piriformis, you know, those muscles in your butt that might block your sciatica nerves. I've had that before, never again. Last but not least, obviously, I eat a little bit just to close the session and wait until I officially break my fast, which has been broken during my run, but I still maintain that practice that I like to eat properly only after 2 p.m. until 6 or 7 p.m. That's basically it. I take a shower, you know, I start the day. I try to do this as early as possible. So sometimes I'll try to wake myself up at 4:30, try to leave the house at around 5:15, 5:30. And the days I run are days I don't take my daughter to school. So I can be back at around 8, 8:30 and start the day, do my work, prepare stuff, go shopping, groceries, pick up my daughter, etc., etc. I don't want running to take out such a huge chunk of my time and of my life. I'm a family man, I'm a working man. I want to be able to spend time with my wife, spend time with my daughter, and all of these rituals help me feel better, you know? I don't want to be aching and sore and whatnot and say to my daughter, oh, I can't play today because my legs are hurting. Nuh-uh. I'm not going to make an excuse for being an absent father just because I like to run. So I don't know if you have certain rituals. I would love to hear about them. You know, we're all different. We all learn from each other. I hope you learned something from this. I hope to learn something from you. And if this was a useful video for you, make sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell. It's all just to help this channel grow. The algorithm loves it, and I would love to have your support on that. Keep running, my friends. Keep your rituals alive. Prepare the stuff beforehand so you don't forget, so you don't miss out on anything. And above all, these rituals help to keep the grind alive. You never want to risk the grind. The grind is holy. So here we go. Let's do this and see you next time.